First, we have our digging tool. A whole bunch of different options for these. This clearly is not a full length, so I have no idea if that's going to actually work out as a good thing or a not so good thing, but this thing is like pretty heavy duty and pretty heavy. So I wouldn't imagine that like a full size one would actually be very easy to carry on the beach for an extended period of time. But you know, something I did notice about this one is the size of these holes. Like, what about all the gold nuggets that I'm going to find and the diamonds that are going to fall through these holes? This is, it goes by many names, but it's like a finder's bag, I guess is what they say. It's essentially nothing more than a backpack for, I think, for my miniature dachshund. It's a really, really small backpack. Oh, they came bearing gifts. I always like it when these manufacturers like send you things like these, I guess, are instructions, kind of how the different ways that you can wear it, and then a little card that basically, you know, says thank you. It's a nice touch. But anyway, so throw in your treasures that you find, and then you can also on the sides you can strap in like your pinpointers, which we did not get. It's not really necessary to have pinpointers at the beach. I say this as though I have some type of experience in metal detecting, and I do, but it was when I was 15, which was just 3 years ago. But anyway, what you can't see off camera is my girl just flashed me. And now I'm distracted. We're at the beach. We got a metal detector. We're gonna unbox this joker. Anyway, let's get this thing underway. It's kind of funny. This box that was almost too big to fit in a car on the trip. Little did I know. The metal detector is literally half the size of this entire box. So, anyway, good to know. This is the MindLab Vanquish 540. Let's get this thing underway because I'm excited. Because, first of all, MindLab is supposed to be one of the best, and the Vanquish 540, I saw some pretty good reviews. It's a little expensive, but I guess it's all relative because they have metal detectors that are like even some other Mind Labs that are $1,000 and then some. So this one was, it was like $400, like 380 or something like that. All right, let's see what we got. 379. Okay, and of course that did not include our digging tool, which I think I paid like $40 for this, and this thing is kind of heavy. That would get a little much. And my Pirate's Booty dwarf backpack was, I want to say it was like $30. So just right here, we're like 550 bucks. But that's just kind of what I do anyway. If I buy something, I don't believe in buying something that makes sense financially. I believe in buying something that I'm not going to have to worry about upgrading after the first use. So anyway, let's just kind of roll through this thing. Getting started. So I guess this is like instructions. Who needs instructions? I have no idea what this is for. I probably need to keep the instructions. This is an awfully big piece of cardboard for a set of 4 AA batteries. Ooh, but you know what's kind of cool? They're Mind Labs. Mind Lab makes its own batteries. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Oh, that's right. I forgot all about this. This is actually pretty cool. So, what's this? More instructions. So, the batteries that they come with are rechargeable. So I totally forgot about that. That's actually pretty cool. So go ahead and get these set up. Don't worry, you will not have to sit here while I load up batteries when I am half asleep. And it's probably going to take me 10 times longer than what is going to be entertaining to watch. What else we got here? All right, so this is a part of the metal detector. That's the technical term. No, obviously this is the handle of it. It's actually really light, like 8 times lighter than the bucket that we're going to be using. I think that this is actually this. I can't believe how light this is. It almost, if I didn't know better, if I didn't know the quality of Minelab, I would actually think that it was cheaply made. But instead, because it's like a metal, but it's so difficult to explain because it's so light. It feels like plastic. Like this, you can tell plastic. This, it's like this really light grade metal. So that's pretty cool. Little headset action. Gotta like that. All right. Oh, this is really cool. This is like one of the things that I actually noticed that makes like the Mind Labs. Look, I'm gonna sound like I'm absolutely dumb as shit because I don't know enough. But I did notice that these coils, I think that's what this is called. Clearly, I'm a professional metal detector. Um, but these coils, this base, first of all, they come in a variety of different things. Like, sometimes they're closed up, sometimes they're open. I think a lot of times they have a cover to protect the bottom of it. But the size of this is awesome because then it allows for a bigger, obviously sweeping range and depth. Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So anybody want to guess as to what this is? Now, if you're a professional, you already know. And you know what? Let's actually turn it over to the lovely Miss Amanda Nicole. Do we know what this is, Amanda Nicole?
That is a sad. Oh,
It's a sad.
it's a sad excuse for a food bag.
Oh, that's actually not a bad guess. That's what I thought it was originally, but you know what it is?
What? Ooh.
It protects.
Protects the screen.
Yes.
Very cool.
Isn't that awesome?
That's really good, actually, because being out in the sun like that, I'm sure it fades quickly.
Well, I don't think it's even about fading. I think it's about keeping the electronics clean from water and debris. But so,
that's cool.
Yeah. So then, check it out.
Very cool. That's
nice. So, or let's see. But I gotta say, what makes this thing really interesting, and I'm sure it helps with it being lightweight, but like this screw here, it is nothing but complete plastic, and it just doesn't seem like it is going to be very sturdy, to say the least. But I'm sure that helps out with making this thing, a lighter object, which again, I think is kind of funny. If you could feel the weight difference between the actual metal detector and this galvanized steel sand shovel, like, it's kind of funny. That's why even specialized. Oh, that's right. Then you can adjust this. Look at it. Since I already have a shovel that's only 2 feet long, And I have this really cool backpack that is clearly for small people, like what's appropriate, not dwarfs, but I think they're called small people. But now I've got a matching metal detector if I needed it. If I were only like literally 3 feet high, this would still work. But it also extends. And then very, very easily, that's it. Are you not entertained? And I think this just wraps around it. I mean, obviously, I could read the instructions, but what kind of man would that make me? And it's actually really good. And I started thinking, that's fine. And I'm going to go with, it actually is not. But it's like even if you that's all right. Now, one thing I'm not seeing is where is that strap? Oh, that's right. I couldn't remember what this was for. Now I know. This is what goes through here. So again, I might have to just fast forward that. But basically, this is what kind of keeps everything strapped in. Like this. Like this. And then it goes like this. Hell yeah. That's cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. And then this, of course, is probably adjustable. No? Yes. Yep, there we go. For like shorter arms, like my girlfriend.
Short arms have short torso.
She has a short torso. Sorry. So if we needed to, we could adjust this for her legs. I'm sorry, not her legs. Is it? So this is it. Like this is literally. This is it. Hopefully you can see it. I know I'm doing this in the sun rays. It's like 6:30 in the morning because I was supposed to be out on the beach at this point, metal detecting, but my girlfriend didn't set the alarm. So I'm just doing this instead right now. But these seem a little cheap. I'm not going to lie. This is the only thing that I think that I'm surprised about because I don't know. Like literally, they crack a lot. I'm afraid they're going to break. But good news is I've got other headphones. I don't know if this thing is Bluetooth. I think some of them are, but I don't think this one is where people can actually use, like their AirPods. But anyway, these will do, I'm sure, until I get a different or use the set that I have back at home. And again, this cool little booty bag. I keep calling it booty, and my girl keeps laughing at me. But think of it as like pirate's boot. Oh, and this thing does have like all kinds of straps. I am stoked to go out and try this thing out because there's all kinds of treasures out there. And the luck that my girl has had, like hitting some random video game at Sidelines and hitting for $400, and she's living right. So you know what? I might just carry the fucking shovel because lucky's on her side. This is going to be cool. All right, once I get all this stuff together and the batteries are charged, we're going to be testing this joker out, and I will be taking you guys with me. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first episode of Amanda's treasure hunting on Florida beaches. We might have to shorten that description, but up. Ladies and gentlemen, we can go home. We have found, it looks like some type of monetary silver. We got a dime. We got our very first treasure.